Welcome, folks, to beautiful Tempe, Arizona, and the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils. Sparky and the gang ready and fired up for this matchup. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. The Sun Devils will kick this away to start us off.
Hands are cold.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So Oklahoma State's offense in a tricky spot here thanks to that poor return.
That means quick.
Here comes that star wide receiver. Certainly one of the focal points of the offense, one of the best in college football. He has that kind of, yeah, I'm him aura. I'm the best player on the field.
The field. This guy crawled out of the bed, thought he was the best. He's confident, but he carries it as a guide for his team. It gives them confidence because they know that when he's great, they have a chance to win every game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback keeps the football. Picks up the first, looking for more. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Banks. It's a short completion of the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They'll kick it away here. Choosing to return the punt. And the return will be brought down. So Arizona State's offense gets their first crack now. More of this game within the game curve. You got the quarterback and the corner, two of the better guys in the country at their position, very aware of each other.
And on the other side, you got a quarterback.
He's still hurt. No.
He doesn't care. He's confident in his ability to shift and move the defense at will. It's going to be a great matchup.
Jukes to get past a man. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. Watching those guys do work.
Second and 10 after the previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it.
You just drop it?
A very quick throw. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Sun Devils will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's escaping the pocket now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw.
Dude, you got to hold on to it.
Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. The Sun Devils with 1st and 10 here. Direct snap to the back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The Sun Devils are in the red zone now. Back in motion now.
Damn, should have kept going.
At the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
You head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
That's a big, hard, tough run there to get that 1st down to keep this drive alive early in this game. The offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Hands off to the fullback. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. It's a run to the left. And you'll maybe
Nowhere.
line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down.
Fuck.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Read it.
The 50, the 40, inside the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Cowboys. And the
I saw throwing stupid shit.
taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. We stop him right at the 24.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a 1st down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit.
That's intercepted too.
He gets
Fuck.
that ball out of his hand. So good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Oh, I got hung on my guy. That would have been a touchdown.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
A loss of 8 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down. On the set.
Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
7, Arizona State.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And here's the handoff. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, ASU. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to bring it out from inside his end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Moves his way for a first down to the 35. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. When they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
But to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. To the air, it's Banks. Defense is coming after him. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
Man, how do you get burned like that?
Made, but it's down to the 28-yard line. The Cowboys hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Over the middle, it's Washington. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. Now it's third and short in the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the protection breaks.
There we go.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time
he almost missed it.
Credit for getting after him.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here.
R1 will try it open.
Home with the sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. He lets it go on the move. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a
I'm playing like shit.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 9. offense getting set. It's second down. Handoff in a single back formation. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Cowboys looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Oh, shit.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Caught near the goal line. And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running pass for 35. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First down and 10. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground here. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Takes the handoff again. Good enough for first down yardage. They'll go hurry up here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Guys, get your block.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Sun Devils will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
God.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that...
And he throws his third interception of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out of back.
I can't do it.
Turn and a great play to set up his offense here. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking to throw. It's Banks. Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. And they get him down after the completion. That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Snags a good throw. That's a big
He didn't make that shit.
They own a fresh set of downs. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He knocks this one right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he fields it inside the 15. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. The Cowboys will kick it away to get us going in the second half.
13, Arizona State, 7.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Trying to extend the play. Going to try to use his legs here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Breaks free now into the secondary. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They go with a direct snap. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Point after, up and good.
Arizona State, 14.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Scanning the field. It's Banks. The pass is intercepted. Touchdown, Sun Devils. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Returner trying to create good field position. Returner tackle right there. That's where we'll start the drive. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll give it to the running back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play.
Safety. No fucking safety.
This offense is trying to find a way this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the Cowboys will bring their punt team onto the field. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The quarterback keeps it here. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
It's a shotgun run call. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Football comes out.
Ooh.
The offense able to recover it there.
Don't be doing that shit.
Big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
He ain't even hurt, is he? Motherfucker.
They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He'll hand it off. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that.
A big hit fucked him up.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Touchdown, ASU. Still no answer for this offense. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Tight end goes in motion. Looking downfield. It's Pereira. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he converts the 2-point try. That makes it a 16-point game now. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to boot this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Grab made by the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot.
No? Oh, my God.
Incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or maybe...
And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Looks like he's going to run it.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, this quarterback, because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Oh, here comes the reverse.
Oh, I should have kept going outside.
So it's 2nd and 8.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the
What the fuck?
This throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Banks. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. First down. They're going to throw the football. Makes the catch.
There's 3 people there.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
God damn it, wrong play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
I mean, how'd you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now, with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
4th down. He's throwing for it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. Back comes the Arizona State offense on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
He shreds the tackle. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football, because this guy can make people miss.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Sliding the ball to 22. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Now they'll run it on the toss. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking downfield, it's Herrera. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back.
Wrong fucking button.
Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. A wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And the Sun Devils trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. And it's second down and goal now for this offense. Direct snap to the back. Touchdown, Arizona State. And the beatdown continues. Now the try for two. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Oh, I thought he had it.
Falls incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Toppins. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock can keep ticking.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. The Cowboys will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a quick grab. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Short pass finds the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 35 now. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Sun Devils. And this one is getting ugly. The offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here.
Aww.
This is his mark there, incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
And And they've got the recovery. The offense goes
No,
right
we
back
didn't.
to
We
work
touched
now.
it.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Back to throw. It's Banks. Here's a shot toward the end
Oh,
zone.
he's wide open.
Touchdown, Oklahoma State. This air attack is still unstoppable.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the PAT is good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. And his home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. And here's the jet sweep testing the perimeter here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, the biggest thing when you run the jet sweep, you cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The Sun Devils are in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Dude, they always call an eligible receiver on that.
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. You do have a flag now. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He's swarmed by the defense. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Same tailback, another carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And the running back takes the handoff. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
They go with a direct snap.
Get him one more.
ASU. And the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Makes a quick grab. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
third and 7. Good enough for
Dropping back, it's Banks.
I fucking had it.
They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0. There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both